Welcome back to our 5th episode of Purrfect Dates. So, where we left off, we were still romancing Snooty Booty with our little friend Stuart here. And let's pick up right where we left off at. Let's see. Can't... with the rest, of course. Your energy has been restored. Magic. Okay. Recon, I forget what we had left. We have one recon left. And we only have one research, don't we? Yes. Alright, we'll save the research. Don't want to get kicked off the island yet. And probably killed. Go through the romance. Miss Booty, how have you been lately? Hey, Snoots! Fancy seeing you here. Oh, really? This is my spot, human. I'm often to be found here. I let it go because I'm so excited about what I've brought. Pick a hand. I hold my fist out in front of Snooty Booty. Oh, a game. How merry. She stretches out her paw in the direction of my left hand. Ta-da! I open it to reveal a piece of quartz stone that I cut up in the lab. Ooh, is this for her cause? Oh, it's a lovely rock you have there. It's quartz stone. I thought it could work well as a nail file. What a clever thing you are. That's not even the best bit. Look. I opened the other fist to reveal my fantastic find. Ooh, he brought 2 presents. Oh my, what is that thing? I guess it's a pretty smart thing to do. No matter which one she chooses, she'll have something good. So, what is this? Nail polish? I found it in the lab. For a cat? I mean, I guess if she really wants to make the utmost of her appearance, a fancy lady does have polish on her nails? Question mark? I have no idea who it could belong to, and honestly, I don't like to think too much about it, but I figured I could borrow it for 1 short hour without anybody missing it. Probably a previous intern that got killed or transformed. I don't know. We'll see. And it looks like it just your color. I squint at the bottom of the bottle. It's called Desire. I raise my eyebrows at the Sphinx. Oh, nail polish, you say? Show me, human. She suddenly seems more interested. It's like, oh, yes, for me? Please. Please make me look more beautiful. I thought I could try giving you a salon-style manicure befitting of a lady. Most sweet of you. Now, shall we sort the snacks and drinks first? Well, I came straight from work, so I didn't really... Oh, never mind. It won't take you more than a moment to fetch a coconut, and then we shall begin. Seriously? I can't believe I'm actually doing her bidding. You have to hand it to her. That air of entitlement certainly gets her what she wants. Most certainly. That's how a cat works. They are adorable, or they are precious, or they are beautiful. And all of a sudden, you're bending over backwards for them. I'm back quickly and out of breath. Within minutes, we settle into our session. Tell me if this feels at all uncomfortable, Snoots. I've never done this before, so guidance would be most helpful. It's surprisingly satisfying. I can see why other cats might engage in the process of scratching at trees and rocks. I've always thought they were hunting for termites like little scavengers. Next foot. I have finished her hind legs and am on the final front paw. The final front paw. Really. Sorry. This stone works really well. Did I tell you how I cut it in the lab? I don't believe you did. So how does this nail polish work? Is it like paint? Why would she care? I ignore her rudeness. Exactly. Paint it on and wait for it to dry. I've never painted someone's nails before, so this will be a new experience for both of us. I open the bottle and make the first stroke. Try to keep as still as possible. I think you'll find I am statuesque in my stillness. Your hand is less so. I know, sorry, your nails are just so tiny. I'm trying to color within the lines. What lines? Never mind, it's a human thing, I guess. I'm not sure I care for the smell of this nail polish. Really, I quite like it. Reminds me of pear drops. Oh, reminds me of getting high. Have you ever smelled nail polish? That thing is... whoo! Of what? Oh, sorry, another human thing. Wow! Look, though, your paws look fantastic! The long, sleek talons are glinting shiny red in the sunlight. Oh my, I am spectacular! She extends her claws momentarily and presses them into my arm. Not enough to puncture the skin, but if I tried to move it would hurt. For the first time, I appreciate what lethal weapons they could be. I must keep that in mind. So, come on then. I take out my catalog. Come on what? Pose for the camera! Oh goodness, I hadn't realized this was going to be a photographic session also. How exciting. Yes, well, I'm going to have to remove that varnish before I go, so I thought it would be nice for you to have a photo. Remove it? Why would you need to? The Sphinx cat looks appalled. With good reason. Whatever for? Oh, Snoots, I'm sorry. Didn't I say? I can't leave it on you permanently. It would impede the natural retraction of your claws. Then I shall leave them extended. Everything for the sake of beauty. You can't do that. Her expression darkens. I beg your pardon. I thought for a minute I heard you tell me what I can't do. Surely I was mistaken. No, Snoots, you heard me perfectly well. I must insist that you allow me to remove it. Insist? Her forehead wrinkles with her raised eyebrows. I need to tread carefully here. Ask your permission. Please, may I remove the varnish now? But it simply does not make sense. Why do it in the first place? I know how much you enjoy things like this. Pampering. I thought it would be fun for us to share. You had fun, didn't you? Well, yes. But I certainly would have, had I known you were simply doing it to taunt me. I wasn't doing it to taunt you, Boots! Did I misstep again? She seemed genuinely upset. I'm sorry. There's an awkward little standoff. Her eyeing the rubbing alcohol, me eyeing her claws. I rack my brain to think of a way to compromise with her. Perhaps if I tried appealing to her sense of style? I wonder if you'd like to try something else. I don't know why I didn't do it in the first place. Actually, I'm so forgetful sometimes. You're wittering. Well, just before I came to the island, there was a craze sweeping the fashion world. I can tell I've caught her attention. I read about it in the Bon Vivant magazine. Go on. It's a French thing, apparently. Snooty Booty cocks her head to the side. It's called the Pinky Flick. Flesh Rose. She's going for it. I feel encouraged. I'm thinking on my feet. All the celebrities are doing it, and how would she even know? Doing what? Having their pinky nail painted while their other nails are left natural. Just one nail? She looks intrigued. Yes, it really does look so striking and a la mode. Show me. Bullseye. I go take Snooty's paw in mine, but she snatches it away. No, show me. I pause, uncertain of what she means. Then the penny drops. She wants me to paint my own pinky nail with desire. Oh, gladly. I suppose I should have expected Snooty Booty to attempt to groom me at some point. Here goes. I swipe some of the bright red polish on my left pinky. What do you think? Looks a la mode, right? I hold my pinky finger to the corner of my mouth coyly. Well, I suppose it does look rather fetching. I'll make a deal with you, human. I will wear my nails a la mode, if you promise to keep yours painted for the rest of your stay here. Oh. It's a deal. No fear. I doubt that such a tiny amount of varnish will cause her too much harm. It will come off naturally quite soon anyways. Mine, on the other hand, is going to be more permanent. I can't wait to explain this to Professor Popper. Whew, yep. I was just feeling beautiful this day, and I really wanted to just, make it look perfect. So, I think that went well. I wasn't sure if I picked the right choice with the compromise, but it made her happy. So, there was another recon, was there not? Yes, let's go ahead and see what Trixie has. I've taken some time off today so that Trixie can show me the water pool she's been telling me about. I have some sample bottles in my backpack along with some food and a blanket. If it's nice, we can have a picnic lunch there. So these pools appear to be different colors? They don't appear to be Humi. Wait, what? What? Ah! Aha! Sorry. Whoo! The phrasing. They don't appear to be Humi. They are! Well, we can't prove that until we've tested them. Reflection, refraction, and dispersion can play some fancy tricks on the eye. So scientific. Pooh! You're testing! You take all the magic away, science person. It makes your world very dull, I think. Maybe you're right, Trixie. Let's wait and see what wonders you are going to show me, eh? That's right! This way! She's disappeared from sight. I run to the cliffside where she was walking, and looking over the edge, I can see that she's jumped to a small rock shelf, about 4 meters down from where I'm stood. Come, you can do it. Don't be a fraidy cat. I'm more concerned about how we'll get back up again, actually. There are kind of steps further along, but this way's closer to the entrance. Not wanting to appear too much of a killjoy, I clamber over the edge and lower myself down, dropping the last few feet. Impressive! You're getting a flying spring in your step. You say so. I'm worried I may have twisted my ankle, but I don't want to say anything. Ow! Ooh, that's gonna hurt climbing. Follow me! Springy! She's disappeared again. It's like keeping up with a jackrabbit. Follow my voice! And suddenly an alarming sound is coming from between two rock faces. It's high-pitched, squeaking, and very loud. I squeeze through the crevice and am in what looks like a cave without a ceiling. Trix! Stop! The sound is amplified in this enclosure. It has become deafening. Sorry, Humi, but it feels so good. Have a try. What? Yell, shout, scream, sing at the top of your voice, loud as you can. Oh, really? I feel self-conscious, but miss. Click too fast. Sorry about that. You only live once, and it's so fabulous. She makes the noise again, and this time I join in. It's fantastic. The acoustics are something else. It's like in that amphitheater. Eventually, we run out of steam, and I flop on the ground, exhausted but exhilarated too. After we have caught our breath, I'm ready to push onwards. We'd better get on if we don't want to be back too late. We're here! I'm surprised. I was expecting something more impressive, I suppose. This is the place? I look around, and for the first time I notice several small pools of water, not much larger than puddles around the edges of the enclosure. Oh, I see. I bend down next to the nearest pool and see straight away that it is the deepest red. It looks like blood. Look at me, like liquid sky. I cross the opposite side where Trixie is sitting, and sure enough, there is the clearest, richest blue water. And melted emeralds. Again, I follow her to find another pool as green as spring foliage. How does she know of emeralds? Then another of deepest purple, one of orange, yellow, pink, all the colors of the rainbow, and then some. Well, it certainly is amazing as you said, Trix. How strange that they are all so different. What's causing it? It has to be a trick of the light. Put your hand in. Well, I'm not sure that's a good idea. There could be any number of bacteria making this happen. Best not to touch until we're sure it's safe. I've done lots! It's fine! I glance over, and sure enough, she has her furry little paws in the golden-colored water. Somewhat reassured, I scoop some of the blue water up and sniff it. It smells wonderful. as though it has been perfumed. What is that smell? It's weirdly familiar. I take out my bottles and begin collecting the waters. My theory about the light is blown away when I line the little bottles up together and they retain their original hue. Something is dyeing the water? I can't wait to get back to the lab to run some tests. We can go back the easy way if you like. Follow me! We head back along the rock shelf and go past the spot we jumped down on the way here. Further along there's an ascent, just as Trixie said. But I would hardly call it steps. Someone has clearly tried to make a trail here, but it's all a bit rough and ready. Further along still, I can make out a large empty metal drum. It's rusted, obviously discarded some time ago. I get a closer look and see that there's a tap near the base and the remains of a label, but I can barely make out the words. I take a picture of it with my catalog to decipher later. The perfume I smelled in the cave seems to be stronger here. I am very intrigued. Huh. Perhaps something leaking from the barrel? Is someone dumping chemicals here? Trixie couldn't be less interested in all of this. She is happily skipping ahead, looking for a good picnic spot for us. I'll have to be patient with my investigations. Is that it? Wow, that was a short recon. Okay, Still, only one research, 2 more chances to get the final romance with Snooty Boots. I want to do it. I want the booty! So badly! Come on, Snooty, love me! Love me! Be a dear, would you? Snooty Booty is in the habit now of holding out a limp, manicured paw for me to massage. I resignedly oblige. Yes, becoming subservient to the kitty. Oh, do you know? That reminds me. I have something for you. Something for me? Oh. From Booties? Oh, look at you with your mouth agape. Do close it. You'll embarrass us both. I'm sorry, I just didn't expect you'd ever think of me when I'm not with you. Ha! You do make me laugh, human. Oh my, are you serious? Well, I'll have you know I think of you a great deal. You're my most faithful subject, don't you know? Now, if you want your gift, carry me further down the beach and I'll show you where I hid it. Cradling the hairless cat like a baby, I stroll barefoot along the beach. Snooty Booty directs me with a wave of her paw every now and then. After a while, she loudly commands that I stop and put her down. Here! That was a very masculine here, but you get who it was. Snooty says with a regular level of enthusiasm, pointing a perfectly filed claw at a mound of sand. I buried it. I suppose you want me to dig it up then, eh, Boots? Ha! You always know what to say to make me laugh, human. It's quite a talent, I tell you. With a sigh, I start digging. Thankfully, she didn't bury it very deep, and after a few seconds, I find a small object wrapped in a silk scarf. We wouldn't want sand getting in it, would we, dear? Snooty Booty says with a small smile. I carefully open the flimsy silk bundle and turn the contents over in my hands. It's a little black tub with a plain label stuck to it that reads Skin Cream P103. Is this more of the same? Do you love it? What is it? Oh dear, can you not read? Yes, it says skin cream, but I don't exactly know what that entails. Oh, you see, one massages skin cream into one's skin. Yes, I understand that, Boots, but whose is this? Where did you find it? Well, it's yours now, human. I roll my eyes and further inspect the tub. It's very small and plain, with no cosmetic logo or name to be found. I pop open the plastic lid and sure enough, it's full to the brim with goop. Has she not used any? I scoop some out with my index finger and smell it. It smells like disgusting, like bin juice or something. Boots, I can't put this on my skin. I'll attract all sorts of bugs and wildlife. Oh, come now, we must suffer for our beauty, mustn't we? What is this stuff, Booty? Where did you get it from? All I ask is that you try some on your skin and tell me you don't see instant results. Oh, Snooty, have you been using this stuff? Of course. Without knowing where it came from. But I know exactly where it came from. Well then, will you please let me in on the secret? Oh, calm down, human. You will give yourself more wrinkles. Let us take a moment to ponder my generosity in giving you a thoughtful gift has developed into you interrogating me in such a brutish manner. I take a deep breath. Snooty Booty, I do apologize, and thank you sincerely. Of course I am touched by your generosity and consideration. However, I'm also quite concerned for your welfare. Do you take this thing from the lab? Oh no, not at all. Thank goodness. I took it from the stockpile behind the lab, where the fire pits are. What? You mean the incinerator? Snooty, did you take this from the toxic waste bins? I have no idea what they're called, but they routinely give forth the most incredible produce. Waste is indeed a fitting word. I think you'll find toxic is the objective word in that title, Snoots. The contents of those bins are meant to be burned. But why are they burning skin cream? I further scrutinize the tub and conclude that it really is some kind of beauty product. This makes no sense. It does make sense because we found one washed up on the shore. Actually, Princess, this is a fantastic present, and I'm going to take it right now for further examination. Thank you so much for this. Well, finally, a little gratitude. I am very grateful. Well, you can report back to me with how splendid you look after a few applications. Oh, I will. One thing though, Snooty, just to be clear. Have you been using this? I have. Please don't throw me in the water again. And no problems? As you can see, human, my skin is as smooth and clear as porcelain. Because she's already a cat. If this is the same stuff as before, then she won't suffer catification. Yes, so why incinerate it? Speak up, human, you're mumbling. Nothing, Snooty, I just need your word that you will not use any more products that you find near the lab again, okay? Oh, I see your game, human. You want to be the fairest of them all, eh? No, that's not it. Very well, human, I shall go au naturel for a while, and you will see, without even a touch of skin cream, I am still as radiant as a star. You are a beautiful Sphinx cat, Snooty Booty. You really are, I know. Oh, okay, Snooty. Challenge accepted? Indeed. Is this... Yes! New unlocks! Awesome! Recon 16! Aha! I did it! I got something good! And now I have to rest again. Ah, man. Alright, well, we'll do a quick rest. Wait. What? What? I rested. What is it? Huh. Trixie and Cables have brought me to the ridge where the pools of colored water collect. We call them the rainbow pools. It's a beautiful day and there's a vivid rainbow across the sky. Kibbles is over the other side from me, shouting. Wow! Look at this! Come over here! He sounds further away than he is. My hearing isn't quite right, but I don't mind. What is this? You need to see it! Suddenly I'm beside him. He's looking over the edge of the cliff, and when I look down, the sea is further away than I expected. It's such a long way down. Do you see? And I feel a push from behind, and as I begin to fall, I hear Trixie laugh. Curiosity did what? And I'm not falling at all. I'm floating, light as a feather. Oh god, I thought I was gonna die again. It's like, but I have so much more to do with my life. Fly, little bird, fly away home. This is the best feeling ever. I'm going higher now, up towards the rainbow. I'm going to touch it. Mind you don't get scorched by the sun. I feel myself being shaken. Humi, you really ought to go now. It's too hot out there to sleep. Oh. Oh, okay. No wonder Whew. Just a dream. I'm on the patch of scrub grass beside my tent. I was just having a moment of shut-eye in the sun, but I must have fallen asleep. Oh, thank you, Trixie. I smile at the calico cat as I surreptitiously scratch at the prickly heat on my legs. Whew. Well, that was different. I guess that's a good way to end this one. A little bit of a surprise. And whew, we have perfect amount now. 1 romance, 1 research. There is still only 1 research, correct? Yes. And 1 more recon for the next episode. Until then, my friends, I bid you farewell.